Welcome back to the Morning Boat. My name is Eric Abelos. In-house today we have, well, kind of in-house, in my house today, we have special guest Harry from Routt County Search and Rescue. Hey Harry, how you doing?
Good morning, guys. How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It is going. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We've got some questions for you. What is it that you guys are doing with this COVID? What's your response with this COVID-19?
So, our team is still here, available on call. The only things that have really changed is going to be we're taking some precautions to protect the team, not only from our patient or our subject, but also from each other, because we know that there is the possibility of asymptomatic carriers. And while we could all be feeling good and being on a rescue, we do end up in close contact. There's no way to socially distance on a rescue call. So we've taken precautions with surgical masks, N95 masks that we have in our cache, as well as just some protocols to help distance as much as possible when we are able to.
That's crazy. Yeah, I can't imagine you being way deep in the woods somewhere and being able to like rescue somebody and being able to socially distance. So like that's kudos to you. You guys are on the front line of it as well. Are you guys seeing much activity, much recreation from residents here?
I think people have, now that the weather is nice, people are definitely starting to get out and about and hike and bike, and the river's flowing great. And we're definitely also seeing people come into town. But luckily, we haven't had any calls really since the end of the ski season. So people have done a really good job of keeping it mellow and conservative, and still having fun and getting out there. But compared to some of the other teams, to the south of us in like the I-70 corridor, they've already seen their call volume jump up now that people are starting to venture further away from home and get out and about.
That's great. And what are things that we can do to like safely recreate since you are not out there?
Um, I think it's the same as if you were going to safely recreate any other time. Making sure that you have a plan. You've told people where you're going, when you're going to be back, and also making sure to recreate within your limits, and really be mindful of that and choose some more conservative objectives and choices than maybe you would during a normal time, just to reduce the chance that you would need our services. We also recommend that people carry the 10 essentials of backcountry safety. And so carrying all these items with you anytime you go out in the backcountry will make it so that if there is an accident or emergency or you get lost, that you have some stuff to sustain you before we're able to come and help.
I think that's fascinating. I like to mountain bike ride, and I have not been up on Buff Pass ever on my mountain bike. And I usually go with somebody, but I will definitely keep those 10 essential items in on or around me. I mean, it might be hard for me to carry a whole tent, but yeah, like a bivy or something might be nice to carry because you never know. You never know. And I actually had a friend who had to be saved by search and rescue, believe it or not. And he said he was lucky that he had a lighter with him because he was able to build a little fire and stay warm. And this was actually in the winter time. And so, yeah, it's crazy how that one lighter literally saved his life, along with you guys, of course.
Yeah, I mean, the number of times that I've been on a call where the person's ability to have a fire really made them more comfortable. They're warm. It is a source of comfort just sitting by a campfire. That light is just, I think it's a primal thing in us that we really like that. So, if things are going bad, but you have a little fire going, that really mentally can help a lot and keep you warm. And yeah.
Totally. So, because I like to mountain bike, I have to ask you, is there a way to safely recreate with mountain biking up in areas like Buff Pass right now, like as opposed like in lieu of this COVID-19, like social distance
Sure.
and
Yeah,
all
and
that.
I'm a mountain biker too.
Oh, great.
First off, Buff Pass, there still is a closure on a lot of the trails
Okay.
for elk, and as well as they're just muddy. But once that stuff starts drying out, I would say that the one of the biggest things to keep yourself safe is ride within your ability. Maybe now is not the time to take that option line that you haven't tried before, or hit that jump that maybe is a little bigger than the other jumps you've hit, or whatnot. It's just be considerate of what your skill level is and ride within that. Obviously, accidents still happen, but I think to protect you and also the team in the light of this COVID situation, that just reducing chances that you would need search and rescue's assistance is paramount.
Is there anything that we can do as a community to help support you guys? Obviously, everything that we've just talked about, like be safe and stuff like that. But is there any like financially way we can contribute, or uh, how can we help
Absolutely,
you?
yeah. I mean, safety is number one thing. If we're not going out, that's great for everybody. But yeah, we're a team of volunteers. No one on the team gets paid. That's statewide. No one in Colorado on a SAR team is a paid employee. We're all volunteers. We all, have to supply a lot of our own equipment, and then the team also has to buy its own equipment. So we rely heavily on donations. We do get some funding from the city and the county, but as we all know, those budgets are tightening up due to the lack of income right now. So yeah, the future we don't know, but one of our big sources of funding is donations, and so yeah, if you're able, that would absolutely help the team. We're still searching for more masks and PPE for the guys and girls, and every little bit helps.
So where can we donate? Like how? Is there a website? And
Mhm.
two, um, how can somebody volunteer if they want to?
Totally. So routtcountysar.org is our website. There's a donate button up in the top. Um, through PayPal. Like I said, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
$5, $500, $5,000, whatever you're able at this time. We really appreciate it. And then for joining the team, every year we run a new probationary member class where people that are interested in joining can um, meet us and um, go through the training to get on the same basic skill level as everyone else. And then once they've gone through that training, they're able to join the team, and we continue training, and they're able to go on calls and everything. So typically we would have started that class starting next month, but we've pushed that back out till at least July, till we can get hopefully get more people gathered at once, and because it is really it is hands on. For the last couple months, we have been doing Zoom meetings with the team, which is it's great, but it is such a hands on skill set that we really need to be able to meet.
Yeah, textbooks are good, but the hand-on experience is crucial.
Exactly.
And that's why firefighters train like in a burnt down, like in a firehouse, is because
Mhm.
you can say it's going to be hot, but until you get in the house, you're like, yeah.
Exactly.
Harry, we're going to start wrapping things up here, but I just want to ask you one last question. Is there anything else, like the most important message that we need to get out to the people?
I think it's just have fun, be safe, and choose conservative, reasonable objectives. Don't really push yourself right now, but absolutely be out there, enjoy this beautiful spring weather, and know that search and rescue is here, but that due to the COVID situation, our response times might be slower, so that we can protect our team, and run through the protocols we have. But yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely, get out there. Be aware of the weather and changing conditions, and um, especially some of these spring trails. There's a lot of blowdown and whatnot. So just be aware that it's not summer yet, and trails aren't quite as dialed in as they usually are. But yeah, enjoy it.
Wonderful, Harry. Thank you so much again for taking time out of your day to chat with me. And I know our viewers are going to be super grateful as well. And we will have those links up for the search and rescue, where to donate and look at how to volunteer as well. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back after this.